problem down. I still have 847 that I want to put into 3 equal groups. But you notice this time I don't have that line going down the side, do I? I just put these two. Okay?
We worked on that yesterday.
I'm still going to start in my largest place value because in division I always start in my largest place value. What is my largest place value? The hundreds. How many hundreds do I have? 800. So in my brain I'm thinking, and I don't usually write this down, but I often do when I start working on it with students. In my brain I'm thinking I have 8, and they happen to be hundreds. If I have 8, how many groups of 3 can I make? So in my brain I'm thinking 3 times what number is going to get me as close as possible to 8 without going over?
3 times. 3 times 2?
What is 3 times 2?
6.
3 times 2 is 6. What's 3 times 3?
9.
9. So will 3 times 3 work?
No.
No, because that goes over my 8. So it's 2. But I had 8 what? Hundreds. So my 2 needs to go in what place? The hundreds place. So I'm just going to put my 2 right above the 8 in the hundreds place.
Oh, so it's going to be 200?
Now if I had, yeah, it is 200. Even though I wrote a 2, it stands for 200, just like this. Okay? If I make 2 groups of 3, what is that? 6. But it's in the hundreds place.
600.
So it's 600. Perfect. What this tells me is that I've put 600 of my 847 into groups. I want to know what's left that still has to be put into groups. How do I do that, Ariel? I subtract because I want to take that 600 out. So what do I have? Can you subtract for me?
7, 4, 2.
Okay. Now let's stop for a minute.
It's the same thing.
I have a 200 written here. Here I have a 2 in the hundreds place, so it's 200. 600 here, 600 here, 247 here, 247 here, okay? And there's my 2. Pretty similar, isn't it? Okay, let's keep going. What place do I need to work in next? The tens place. Now here's where it sometimes gets tricky. I need to know how many tens I have. How many tens do I have in this number?
40.
Nope.
4.
There's a 4 in the tens place. But remember, I'm done with the hundreds place, so I can't forget about these, okay? I have 2 hundreds and 4 tens, but remember when we worked a lot on place value? 2 hundreds and 4 tens is the same as how many tens?
24.
24 tens. Okay? So really I have 24 tens because I can't forget about what's in the hundreds place. So if that gets tricky for you, you need to say I'm working in the tens place, so I'm going to put my hand in the tens place and go straight down. I have 4. I'm going to use the 4 and everything in front of it. So I have 24 tens. So now I'm thinking 3 times what number will get me as close to 24 as possible? Because I have 24 tens, and I need to know how many groups of 3 I can make. What would that be?
8.
8. What is 3 times 8?
24.
Works perfect, doesn't it? And I'm working in what place value? The tens place. So my 8 will go into what place?
10.
The tens place. And that's so important. I got to make sure I put that 8 in the tens place. Okay? Now I have 8 groups of 3, and you told me that's 24, but it's in the tens place, so it's 24 tens. Okay? Dalton, what do I do next?
Subtract.
Subtract. So when I subtract, Dalton, what do I have?
You got 7.
I have 7. Okay? Let's stop again, because I want to see what's the same. I put an 8 in the tens place. Here I have 8 tens. I put 240 into groups. I put 240 into groups. I have 7 left. I have 7 left. Pretty much the same thing, isn't it? Okay. Now I can continue. What place am I working in? What place am I working in, Ariel?
1.
The ones. How many ones do I have?
7.
7. I have 7. I'm thinking 3 times what number is going to get me as close to 7 as possible without going over?
3 times 2.
3 times 2. What is 3 times 2?
6.
6. So where's my 2 going to go?
Under the
What place do I need to put that 2 in?
100? No, 1.
Ones. We're working in the ones place. So Haley, I'm going to put that 2 right up here in the ones place. 3 groups of 2 or 2 groups of 3 is 6. What do I have left?
2. Wait, no, 1.
I have 1 left. Let's look at what's similar. Here I put a 2 in the ones place. Here I said 2 ones. Here I put 6 more into groups. Here I put 6 more into groups. Here I had 1 left. Here I had 1 left. Same thing.
1.
Okay? So my final answer, I have to remember to double check, did I have anything left over? I can't put that 1 into any groups, can I? If I do, my groups will not be equal. And division is all about equal groups. Okay? When you get older, you might turn this one into a fraction or into a decimal, but in 4th grade, we're just going to call it a remainder. Capital R, 1. 282 remainder 1. 282 remainder 1.